What if the money that just hit your account this month isn't what it seems? What if that deposit, or maybe 2 or even 3 of them, are setting you up for a major financial misstep, and you don't even know it yet? Because this month, thousands of seniors across the country are noticing something highly unusual in their Social Security deposit patterns. Unexpected payments are landing in accounts, sometimes early, sometimes multiple times. For those on SSI, SSDI, or both, it's creating a whirlwind of questions. And the answers aren't just hidden deep in fine print. They could directly affect your next benefit cycle, your food assistance, your rent eligibility, and more. The truth is, there's no new bonus being handed out. But the illusion of extra money is real, and it's convincing many seniors to make the wrong financial move. That's where things get dangerous. So let's walk through exactly what's going on. Not just what payments are showing up, but why they're showing up now, who's affected, and how to make sure you don't fall into a trap that leaves you with a dry account and no help next month. This entire situation begins with how the Social Security Administration schedules its payments, and how the calendar quirks of July 2025 are creating a situation where some beneficiaries are receiving what appear to be triple payments in the same 31-day window. Here's what happened. SSI, or Supplemental Security Income, is normally paid on the first of every month. But when the first falls on a weekend or a federal holiday, the SSA processes that payment early, on the last business day of the previous month. That's exactly what's happening now. The August 1st SSI deposit is being delivered on Wednesday, July 31st. Now combine that with the regular SSI payment that already went out on July 1st. That's 2 SSI checks in July, but only one is truly meant for this month. The second is just early for August. But if you're not watching your budget closely, it might feel like a bonus. And that's where things can go wrong. Now factor in SSDI. Disability benefits are typically paid on the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th Wednesday of each month, depending on the beneficiary's birth date. That means that many SSDI recipients also received a mid-July payment, likely around the 10th or 17th. So here's the setup. July 1st, SSI, mid-July, SSDI, and then July 31st, an early SSI for August. That's 3 deposits, all in the same month. For seniors who receive both SSI and SSDI, this can create a surprising, even confusing, banking situation. One that could lead to overspending, eligibility problems with other programs, and incorrect income reports, if not handled carefully. To the untrained eye, it looks like extra money. But to the SSA, these are regular benefits just delivered on unusual dates, and they expect you to budget accordingly, even if the timing throws you off. Here's where this gets even more serious. State assistance programs, such as Medicaid, SNAP, food stamps, or Section 8 housing, often look at your monthly deposits to determine if you're within income limits. And if their system sees 3 federal deposits in July, it might flag you as temporarily over income. That could trigger a reduction, hold, or even a re-verification request on your case. Some seniors have been asked to submit bank statements or explain why their July income suddenly increased. If you don't respond, or if the agency doesn't understand that the deposit was simply shifted forward, you could lose access to benefits that are critical for your daily survival. It's critical to understand the difference between when your payment arrives and which month it actually covers. That second SSI check showing up in July. It's not a bonus. It's your August payment, just delivered early. Spend it now, and you might find yourself without funds when the new month starts. Unfortunately, many seniors misread early deposits as extra money, leading to overspending and problems with rent, food, or state benefits later on. That's why the SSA urges everyone to check the official payment schedule, not just rely on their bank app. If you're receiving both SSI and SSDI, your deposit timing can get even more confusing. Different payment sources, birth date-based schedules, and even COLA or Medicare deductions can make each amount vary slightly, adding to the mix-up. Some banks or debit card services may also delay releasing early payments. But remember, SSA considers the issue date, not when your bank makes the funds available. So always plan around SSA's schedule. Here's what you should do now. Review your July and August payment history online. Don't overspend. Set aside anything that's actually for next month. If you're on programs like Medicaid or SNAP, be ready to explain this month's deposits if questioned. Help others on SSI or SSD. I understand what's happening. Report any missing or duplicate deposits to SSA immediately. And most importantly, prepare for August now. Many will receive nothing early next month. Many seniors are seeing multiple deposits this month and assuming it's a bonus. But in reality, these early payments are simply rescheduled checks, not additional money. It's easy to get confused, but misunderstanding these dates can lead to big budgeting mistakes. If you treat early deposits as extra income, you might end up spending funds that were meant for the following month. That could leave you short on rent, food, or medical needs when your next check doesn't arrive on time, causing unnecessary stress and hardship. That's why it's important to plan carefully. Always double-check the SSA payment schedule. Separate early payments in your budget, and don't rely on what your bank app shows. Staying informed is the key to staying protected. We'll continue monitoring official updates and share everything you need to know. Because in times like these, the best protection is good information. If you found this explanation helpful, consider sharing it with someone who might not be aware of these triple payment traps. The more seniors we help stay prepared, the stronger we all are. Disclaimer: this video is for informational purposes only and does not constitute financial, legal, or governmental advice. Viewers should always verify details directly with the Social Security Administration or a licensed advisor. Benefit amounts, payment schedules, and eligibility rules can vary based on individual circumstances and local regulations. We do not guarantee the accuracy of third-party sources or policy interpretations shared in this content.